Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Okay, now I'm going to give you a warning already. I might get really animated in this video, so please forgive me. It means I really like the show. Okay, so yeah, you've already been forewarned. Okay, now, um, whew, Y&R is awesome, amazing, incredible. I can't even. Okay, so the beginning scene is okay, before I start, it's directed by Elizabeth Hendrickson. And you may know the name because she used to play Chloe. But oh my god, is she an awesome director? Okay, so we begin with Lily and Nikki at the same place, and they're talking about what happened with the company and why Victor gave it to Lily Chancellor, and the whole thing. Okay, so I was already mentally setting myself up for okay. I guess we're not going to talk about the Diane story, but wait, yes, we are. Somebody with a brilliant mind, please, thank you, God, had the wonderful idea of doing two stories at the same time. Okay, so we start with, like I said, the interaction between Nikki and Lily. And I'm like, okay. Then you buy into that, right? And then they switch over to Diane and the doctor and the whole thing, right? And I'm like, okay, we're going to get two stories for one. Sweet. Okay. So then Lily and Nikki are talking like adults, and Nikki says, I don't blame you. I blame Victor because I understand that at the end of the day, it was his choice. I'm like, yes, aces, okay, because it's not Lily's fault. Okay. But then also, Nikki let it be known that she was none too pleased that Kane is going to be running it. Okay. So then we cut to, like I said, Diane is in the doctor's personal house. Okay. And she's learned over 3 days. Well, first of all, she finally changed her clothes, which, thank you. But also, she's learned that when the dogs go crazy, that means he's home. So then she's trying to find her way out, and she tried to figure out the password, but she couldn't figure it out. And so she stopped herself because she heard the dogs and he came in the door, right? Okay. So then she says, I know I have to talk, but I'm happier here because I don't really like hospitals. And I'm like, yeah, same. Okay, so then she says, I think it would be more beneficial if I stayed here because I don't want to erase the progress we've made. And I'm like, all right, cool. But then on the other side of my brain, I'm going, is he going to buy it or not? I'm like, please buy it, please buy it. Please. And then I'm like thinking, okay, so she's setting herself up to stay in the same location so then the other people, her family, can find her. I'm like, okay, this is going to be sweet. Okay. All right. So then she does talk him into it a little bit. And I'm like, all right. Because all the action with this is going to be centralized to this one location. So it's dynamite. Okay. Meanwhile, the other side, Jack is in the house with Stacy Haiduk as Patty, right? Because remember from yesterday, the one demand, or I don't know the correct word, so I'm going to say demand. The one demand Patty made was that he kick out all his family members so they could live alone together, just them, right? So that means that Tracy, um, Kyle, and anybody else who's going to live in the house, they're kind of out of the house for a while. Which also coincides with, you know how Sally and Billy are planning their wedding, right? Okay, so then Sally had the brilliant idea they could get married on the property because she just found out that one of her locations, they can't do it there because they sold it and now they're going to do something else with the property. So then she says, well, can't we get married on your property, your house? And he says, yeah, I'd love to, but for right now, that's no, because uh, we're not welcome there. And I was like, okay, they're all tying it in. Thank you, God. Okay, so like I said, because Stacy, Patty made the demand, then nobody can be on the property. So it makes sense. Thank you, God. Thank you, Y&R. This makes sense. You don't know how happy this makes me. I can't even explain it to you. Okay, so the reason why Stacy Haiduk is my hashtag today is because number one, she brought it today. Number two, that woman can do anything. Okay, I have two things in mind to make my point here. So she's all happy because she just moved in the house, right? So Kyle happens to be standing there, Michael Mueller. So she literally tosses her bag and says, here. And I'm like, what the? She has some chutzpah on her. Okay. Then for my second scene was when Nikki came to the door because Nikki was at I forget, the cafe or whatever, and she just happened to run into Tracy. This was right after Patty kicked them out, right? So then, you know how Nikki is. Nikki comes to the door right away. No. What the heck is going on here? And she says, where is she? I'll kick her out. And he's like, no. And then she's like, well, I know there's something wrong because I just ran into Patty and she says that she don't live here anymore. What? And I'm like, and then here's the moment. So then Stacy Haiduk says to Melody Thomas Scott, well, why are you so worried about my marriage? Aren't you having problems with yours? And I said, whoa. Okay. After she delivered the line, I was like, whoa, she just said that to her? Oh my God. You don't understand. Okay, for Stacy Haiduk to have the chutzpah to talk to Melody Thomas Scott, like, oh boy. You have to understand the dynamic and everything. Oh my God. My hand, okay, first of all, I had two reactions at the same time. First of all, my hand exploded. Like, what? And then I started laughing like I am now. And I'm like, wow. Okay. So the other storyline that's kind of buried underneath all this other stuff is okay, sorry, I have to calm down for a minute because I've never laughed so hard in my life. Okay, so Lily and Kane are gonna get back together, but I'm a fan because it's a slow burn and I like that. So kudos. But man, Stacy Haiduk wins today. I am sorry, sweethearts. But man, I can't even explain. I mean, I tried to do it justice, but I can't even, like, mind blown, laughing, like, okay, you win. You win, sweetheart. Bye, everybody.